arrived with all their respective presentations, they offered to Lord. And Lord is always Atmaram, Atmatruptaha. But still, it is like offering lamb to the sun. And the citizens started speaking in ecstatic language, like how the children, they welcome father. In the same way, the citizens welcome Krishna. Natah smate nath sadangri pankajam virincha vairincha surendra vanditam parayanam kshemam ihechatam param nayatra kalah prabhaveta parah prabhuhu. Natah, bowed down. Sma, we had done so. Te, unto you. O Natha, O Lord. Sada, always. Angri pankajam, the Lord, the lotus feet of Lord. Virinchaha, Brahma. Vairinchaha, the sons of Brahma like Sanaka Sanatan. Surendraha, the king of heaven. Vanditam, worshipped by. Parayanam, the supreme. Kshemam, welfare. Iha, in this life. Ichhatam, one who so desires. Param, the highest. None ever. Yatra wherein. Kalaha, inevitable time. Prabhaveta, can exert its influence. Paraha, transcendental. Prabhu, the supreme Lord. The citizens said, O Lord, you are worshipped by all demigods like Brahma, Ports, Sanas, even the King of Heaven. You are the ultimate rest for those who are really aspiring to achieve the highest benefit of life. You are the supreme transcendental Lord, and inevitable time cannot exert its influence on you. So let us see. Kshemam, Yoga Kshemam Bahamyam, Krishna says. Krishna always thinks about the welfare of everyone. And one's welfare lies in taking shelter of that Param. Parayanam, Vanditam Parayanam. In worshipping that Supreme, one's welfare lies in worshipping the Supreme. That is what Brahmaji, sons of Brahma, Indra, they all did this. And Kalaha na prabhaveta. Time does not have influence on the Lord, because Krishna says, Aham kalosmi, I am that time. When Krishna identifies himself with the time, which time can influence Krishna? So in the same way, one who takes shelter of the Supreme Lord, for him, the time will never influence. Time does not influence the bhakti, or there is no past, present and future for the bhakti. Time is eternal for a devotee. Devotional service is also eternal. Devotional service is eternal. The relationship between the devotee and Krishna is also eternal. So this time here has a lot of meaning. The time which has been told here, that means there is no influence of time for Krishna. There is no influence of time for a devotee, for the devotional practice. And also there is no influence of time, the relationship of Krishna. That is why Neha Vikramanashosti Pratyavayo na Vidyate, this shloka says, whatever done in devotional service does not go in vain. It always exists. It is always there. That is what here it has been said. And also here this word time is given. Why time is given? This viraha which citizens experienced with Krishna, that viraha immediately got vanished as soon as Krishna came. So when Krishna comes, sometimes you have a lot of distance. Oh, when will I go for worship? When will I do the service? The moment you come, immediately that agony or that misery which is experienced in the separation, that immediately vanishes. So time is not influencing. The gopis had so much of viraha, but still that hope, I'm going to meet Krishna, that immediately vanishes. That is why time does not influence the devotion. In fact, it makes the person's devotion more strong. more strong. So the miseries which is experienced in devotional service, sometimes there is misery experienced. But that misery is not the ordinary misery which is experienced in the material world. Because Krishna is always there to take care of devotees. And devotees know that. Avasharakshive Krishna. Okay. Suddenly I had a talk with Vasandani Prabhu. Avasharakshive Krishna. Okay, Vasandani Prabhu, you only read this verse.
Hare Krishna Mataji, thanks for the service. Somehow I knew you will tell me to recite this verse. I don't know how. Nataha smate nath sadangri pankajan virincha virincha vairinchya surendra manditam parayanam shemam ichhatam param nayatra kalam prabhavet paraha prabhu. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The citizens said, O Lord, you are worshipped by all demigods like Brahma, the four sanas, and even the King of heaven. You are the ultimate rest for those who are really aspiring to achieve the highest benefit of life. You are the supreme transcendental Lord, and inevitable time cannot exert its influence upon you. The Supreme Lord is Sri Krishna, as confirmed in Bhagavad Gita, Brahma Samhita, and other authorized Vedic literatures. No one is equal to or greater than him, and that is the verdict of all scriptures. The influence of time and space is exerted upon the dependent living entities who are all parts and parcel of Supreme Lord. The living entities are predominated Brahma, whereas the Supreme Lord is the predominating absolute. As soon as we forget this clear fact, we are at once in illusion, and thus we are put into threefold miseries. As one is put into dense darkness, the clear consciousness of the cognizant living being is God consciousness, in which one bows down unto him in all circumstances. Hare Krishna Mataji.
So time did not influence us. That means our devotion did not reduce. We have complete faith that you are going to return because you are, the next verse speaks about this. They say, Bhavayanastvam bhava vishvabhavana tvameva mathatha suhruttapati pita tvam sadgururnah paramam cha daivatam yasyanuvritya kritino bhabuvima. Bhavaya for welfare, nah for us. Tvam, your lordship. Bhava, just become. Vishwabhavanaha, you are the creator of the universe. Tvam, your lordship. Evaha, certainly. Mata, mother. Ataha, as also. Surat, well-wisher. Patihi, husband. Pita, father. Tvam, your lordship. Sadguru, spiritual master. Naha, our. Paramam, the supreme. Cha, and. Daivatam, worshipable deity. Yasyaha, whose. Anuvrityaha, following in the footsteps. Kritinaha, successful. Bhabuvima, we have become. So you are the creator of the universe. You are our mother, Mata. You are our well-wisher, Surad. You are our Pati, Palaniti. You are our husband. You are our father, Pita. You are our spiritual master. And you are the worshipable deity, Daivatam. So by following in your footsteps, we have become successful in every respect. We pray therefore that you continue to bless us with your mercy. Bhabhuvaha Vima. We have become successful. Why? Because anuvritteha, we have followed your footsteps. Bhavaya, our welfare lies in just surrendering unto you. We have surrendered to you. That is our fortune. In this way, you are our mother, you are a well-wisher, and we have all that faith in you. You are the creator. You are our worshipable deity. That is why time cannot influence us. The time will never influence the devotees and devotional service. Devotees and devotional service is never influenced by the time, because time is eternal. When you say influence of the time refers to, there is no past, present, or future. It's always eternal. When you say eternal, where something past, then there should be something future, present. Oh, you are our eternal father, your mother, your surat, you are our well-wisher. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita also, Bhuktaram yajna tapasam, sarvaloka maheshwaram, suhradam sarvabhutanam, gyatva mam shantim ruchati. When does because 4 types of people attain peace: karmis, jnanis, yogis, and bhaktas. When the karmis attain peace, when they understand that all the fruits of their activities belongs to Krishna, Bhuktaram, he is the enjoyer, Bhuktaram. Yajna, Bhuktaram yajna, because the karmi performs yajna. In that Bhuktaram is Krishna. Yajna tapasam, yajna tapasam. Tapasam refers to the jnanis. They perform lot of tapas, lot of difficulties they give to the body. Again, who is that object to be worshipped, or who is the object to be attained by the tapasya? Siddhis are just small things. Siddhis are just small things. So it is not just hankering for the siddhis. One should hanker for the lotus feet of Krishna. So then the jnanis, they attain the peace. Bhoktara, yajna, tapasam. Sarva loka maheshwaram. Sarva loka maheshwaram. The yogis, they should understand who is that Maheshwara who is staying in everyone's heart. Upadrashtanu mantacha bharta bhokta maheshwara. Paramatmeti chapyukto dehesmin purusha param. It is Paramatma. Who is that Maheshwara? Krishna, who stays in everyone's heart as Paramatma. That is how these 3 categories, they attain the peace. But how the devotees will attain peace? When they understand their real well-wisher is Krishna and Krishna's devotees. Krishna and Krishna's devotees, they are the real well-wishers. Suhradam sarvabhutanam, gyatva mam shantim ruchati. It is the devotees. It is Krishna who is a real well-wisher. So here the citizens, they are saying that you are our real well-wisher. You are our mother, you are our father, everything. Okay? Krishna Priya, you read.
Hare Krishna Dandot Pranam Mataji. Bhavayanastvam bhava visvabhavana tvameva mata surhutpatih pita tvam sadgurunrah paramam cha daivatam yasya navritya krutino babhuvima. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. O Creator of the universe, you are our Mother, well-wisher, Lord, Father, spiritual Master, and worshipable deity. By following in your footsteps, we have become successful in every respect. We pray, therefore, that you continue to bless us with your mercy. Purport. The all-good personality of Godhead, being the creator of the universe, also plans for the good of all good living beings. The good living beings are advised by the Lord to follow his good advice, and by doing so, they become successful in all spheres of life. There is no need to worship any deity but the Lord. The Lord is all powerful, and if he is satisfied by our obedience unto his lotus feet, he is competent to bestow upon his all kinds of blessings for the successful execution of both our material and spiritual lives. For attaining spiritual existence, the human form is a chance for all to understand our eternal relation with God. Our relation with Him is eternal. It can neither be broken nor vanished. It may be forgotten for the time being, but it can be revised also by the grace of the Lord. If we follow his injunctions, which are revealed in the scriptures of all times and all places. Hare Krishna.
So in this way, now next verse. Now next verse, they're speaking about their fortune. First they spoke about the time influence. The time cannot influence. Then they spoke about the position of Lord. And now they are speaking about their fortune. One should always understand that we are very fortunate to be in the devotional service. That type of gratitude should be always there with our acharyas. Because of our acharyas, we are there in the devotional service. Aho sanatha bhavata smayadvayam traivishthapanam api duradarshanam premasmita snigdha nirikshananam Pashyema Rupam Tava Sarva Saubhagya. What a Saubhagya we have. Aho. Aho. It's our good luck that we are Sanath, we are not Anath. We are Sanath. Sanath refers to we have Nath, we are along with our Nath. What is Anath? No Nath. There is no protector, then it is Anath. Sometimes we say, no, we'll go to Anath Ashram. What is the meaning of Anath Ashram? The one who has no father and mother or no protector, that person is known as Anath. That is why when you visit some Anath Ashram, you should say real father and mother is Krishna. Whoever understands real father and mother is Krishna, then he will never be Anath. He's always Sanath. Now, just see, from Dwarka, Krishna left to Hastinapur and stayed there for a long time. But because they have completely surrendered to Krishna, they know that they are always protected by Krishna. You are our protector, Sanatha. Bhavataha. By your good self. We are always protected by you. Sma, as we have become. Yat Vayam, as we are. Traivishtapanam of the demigods. Api also. Duradarshanam, very rarely seen. Prema Smitha, smiling with love. Snigdha, affectionate. Nirikshana Ananam, face looking in that mode. Pashyema, let us look. Rupam, beauty. Tava, your. Sarva, all. Saubhagyam, auspiciousness. Oh, it is our good luck that we have come again today, under your protection by your presence. For your lordship rarely visits even the denizens of heaven. Now it is possible for us to look into your smiling face, which is full of affectionate glances. We can now see your wonderful transcendental form full of all auspiciousness. Duradarshanam. These demigods, for them also, Lord is rarely seen. Because demigods are in the Swargaloka. In Swargaloka, a lot of sense gratification happens. Lord rarely visits Swargaloka. But see, we are very fortunate. We are able to see your sweet. Snigdha actually refers to the most softest person. His heart is as soft as a butter. He himself is very soft. And that softness is there, then only you can be very affectionate. Your hard-heartedness cannot show that affection. You are very, very soft. That is why you are very affectionate. Nirikshana Ananam. Your face is so beautiful. And where is it seen? The face looking in that mode. Which mode? Niriksha Ananam means face. Nirikshana means what? He is seeing. Looking at whom? He is looking at us. You are looking at us, Krishna Nirikshana. You are looking at us. Face looking in that mode refers to you are looking at us, your glance is full of affection. So we are so fortunate, Sarva Saubhagyam. We are so fortunate. You are anyhow all auspicious, but we are so fortunate to look at your beauty. So one's fortune lies in using his eyes, in taking darshan of Lord. Savai mana Krishna padarvindayoho. The mind is completely focused in Krishna, then the eyes are used in seeing the beautiful form of Krishna. When the person stands before Krishna, Krishna nidiksha ananam. His face is towards seeing the devotees, nirikshana. He is watching us. He is seeing us. He is seeing all our activities. And the devotees are very, they know that nothing can be hid from Krishna. What is the difference between a devotee and a person who is not in devotional service? A person who is not in devotional service, he thinks that he can do anything alone and his activities are not watched. But a devotee knows that Krishna is not lost even for a fraction of a second. Niriksha Ananam. He is watching all our activities and he is expecting also. The way he is so sweet and so affectionate, he expects the same tender heart for the devotees. The devotees also should be soft and affectionate. That is what is Niriksha Ananam. This meaning is very important. Niriksha Ananam. The Lord expects in that mode it has been given, the face looking in that mode. That means Lord is expecting that with the devotees also. So here the Dwarkavasis, they are saying it's our fortune. What is very difficult, what is very durlabham in the heavenly planets, that has become very easy for us. We are able to see you, O Lord. We are able to see your beautiful face. We are able to see your wonderful glance. And main is we are under your nirikshana. We are under your observation. That means Rishikena Rishikesha Sevanam Bhakti Ruchyate. It has been given. Sarvopadhi Vinirmuktam Tatparatvena Nirmalam Rishikena Rishikesha Sevanam Bhakti Ruchyate. Rishikena. That means with all our senses we have to serve Krishna. But who is Rishikesha? He is a master of his senses. So that was the difference between Arjuna and Duryodhana. Arjuna gave all his senses to Krishna. That is why in one of the words in Bhagavad Gita, Gudakesha Rishikesha has been given. Isn't it? Gudakesha Rishikesha. That means Arjuna is very fortunate that his activities are scrutinized by Krishna. It's nice when you are under observation or you are guided. When you say under observation, that doesn't mean in a critical way. Your activities are watched, your activities are guided. That is nice. That is what is the work of the parents. What should be the work of the parents? What is the meaning of Sanatha? You are there with us, you are watching us. Every activity of ours is observed by you. Wherever we have to be improved, you are there with us to guide us. But Anath is who doesn't want any help, who thinks that he's all alone. He doesn't have anybody to guide. So he is Anath, but we are Sanath. That is why Niriksha, Ananam and Sanatha, they go together. These two words go together. Okay. Narayana, read.
Yes, Mataji. Aho sanatha bhavatasmayadvayam त्रैवेष्टपानामपि दूरदर्शनम् प्रेमस्मितस्निग्धनिरीक्षणाननम् पश्येम रूपं तव सर्वसौभगम्. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation. Oh, it is our good luck that we have come again today under your protection by your presence, for your lordship rarely visits even the denizens of heaven. Now it is possible for us to look into your smiling face, which is full of affectionate glances. We can now see your transcendental form full of all auspiciousness. Purport. The Lord in his eternal personal form can be seen only by the pure devotees. The Lord is never impersonal, but he is the supreme absolute personality of Godhead, possible to be visited by devotional service face to face, which is impossible to be done even by the denizens of higher planets. When Brahmaji and other demigods want to consult Lord Vishnu, the plenary portion of Lord Krishna, they have to wait on the shore of the ocean of milk, where Lord Vishnu is lying on white island Shvetadvipa. This ocean of milk and the Shvetadvipa planet are the replica of Vaikuntha Loka within the universe. Neither Brahmaji nor the demigods, like Indra, can enter into this island of Shvetadvipa, but they can stand on the shore of the ocean of milk and transmit their message to Lord Vishnu, known as Shirodakshai Vishnu. Therefore, the Lord is rarely seen by them, but the inhabitants of Dwarka, because of their being pure devotees, without any tinge of material contamination or fruitive activities and empiric philosophical speculations, can see him face to face by the grace of the Lord. This is the original state of the living entities and can be attained by reviving our natural and constitutional state of life, which is discovered by devotional service only. Hare Krishna.
Now, our saubhagya is that we are able to see you. Now, how the children say, अब हमको नहीं छोड़ के जाना, Papa. Same thing now in the next verse. Don't leave us and go. If you leave us and go, then yugaitam nimeshena chakshusha pravrshaitam shunyaitam jagat sarvam govinda virahena me. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is told this mood. In the bhava mood, that bhava enters to prema. At the time this mood is there, that every moment becomes like a big yuga. Same thing. Here the citizens say, Ariham Bhujaksha Papasas Arham Bhujaksha Sasara Bho Bhavan Kurun Madhun Bata Suhud Tidrukshaya Tatrabdha Koti Pratimah Kshano Bhavet Ravim Vinakshnor Ivanastavachuta. Yarhi, whenever Ambujaksha, O lotus-eyed one, Apasasara, you go away. Ho, Bhavan yourself, Kurun, the descendant of King Kuru, Madhun, the inhabitants of Mathura Vrajabhumi, Va either, Atha, therefore, Surad Didrukshaya, for meeting them, Tatra, at that time, Abdha Koti, millions of years, Pratimaha, like Shana, moments, Bhavet becomes Ravim, the sun, Vina, without, Akshanoho, of the eyes, Eva like that, Naha ours, Tava your, Achyutaha, O infallible one. O Ambujakshaha, O Ambujaksha, O lotus-eyed one. Whenever you go to Mathura, Vrindavan or Hastinapur to meet your friends and relatives, every moment of your absence seems like a millions of years. O infallible one, at that time our eyes becomes useless. As if breath of sun. Very important line. Our eyes are useless if we are not able to see you, O Krishna. That means if we employ our eyes for anything else, watching TV, which has no sense, then actually what is the purpose of the eyes? Now here it has been said, when you go to meet your relatives, you go to Mathura, you go to Vrindavan, you are going to Hastinapur. At that time, this separation, either we are not able to see you. So what is the use of our eyes? It is said, the eyes which are not able to, which have no desire to see Krishna, they are compared to owl's eyes. The ears which are not relishing Krishna Katha, they are compared to snake holes. The tongue which is not able to chant Krishna's glories, the tongue is compared to frog's tongue. Like a tar, tar, tar. What is the use? And the eyes which are not seeing Krishna, that is actually blind eyes. Owl cannot see. Owl has eyes, but you see, owl cannot see in the daytime. We said in the night it is able to see, but in the daytime it's not able to see. So what is the use of the eyes which is not relishing Krishna's beauty? Sanatana Goswami, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he sees Sanatana Goswami, at that time there's a nice verse. Somebody can put that verse and they just see that. Akshano hi phalam drishtva Twam darshanihi, something like that. It comes with that verse. Jumur can find out that verse. Jumur, Nikhil, somebody. Or Gajendra Sutta Prabhu find that verse. Akshano hi phalam drishtva. My eyes have attained perfection by seeing you, O Sanatan Goswami. Now who is telling whom? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is seeing Sanatan Goswami and saying that my eyes have attained perfection by seeing you. That means perfection of the eyes is to see the devotees. The perfection of the tongue is to glorify the devotees. The perfection of the ears is to hear about the devotees. So if I'm not able to relish the sight of the devotees, that means my eyes are like the owl's eyes. Isn't it? So that is what is given here. Our eyes have become perfect by seeing you. But the moment we don't see you, we are as good as blind people. That means we regret why we are having the eyes. What is the use of having the eyes? Sanatana Goswami's verse just put and try to memorize that verse. Akshano hi phalam drishtva. Okay, from here, Gajendra Sutta Prabhu, you read.
Hare Krishna. Yarhi Ambuja Akshara Aksasara Bhavo Bhavan Purun Madunvata Surat Dikshaya Tatrabdakoti Pratimakshano Bhavet Ravim Vinakshnor Even Nastava Atyutaha. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation. O lotus-eyed Lord, whenever you go away to Mathura, Vrindavan or Astinapur to meet your friends and relatives, every moment of your absence seems like a million. O infallible one, at the time of our eyes become useless as if bereft of sun. Purport. We are all proud of your material sense for making experiments to determine the existence of God, but we forget that our senses are not absolute by themselves. They can only act under certain conditions. For example, our eyes, as long as the sunshine is there. Our eyes are useful to a certain extent. But in the absence of sunshine, the eyes are useless. Lord Krishna, being the primeval law, the supreme truth, is compared to the sun. Without him, all our knowledge is either false or partial. The opposite of the sun is the darkness, and similarly, the opposite of Krishna is Maya or illusion. The devotees of the Lord can see everything in true perspective due to the light disseminated by Lord Krishna. By the grace of the Lord, the pure devotee cannot be in the darkness of ignorance. Therefore, it is necessary that we must always be in the sight of Lord Krishna, so that we can see both ourselves and the Lord with his different energy, as we cannot see anything in the absence of the sun. So also we cannot see anything, including our own self, without the factual presence of the Lord. Without him, all our knowledge is covered by illusion. Hare Krishna. Dandavata Pranam.
So without Krishna, all our knowledge is useless. No. Next verse is very nice. Sometimes out of love, that adhikara comes. to suggest to Krishna, to cry before Krishna. Now here suggestion is given. Katham vayam nath chiroshite tvayi prasanna drishtya kilatapashoshanam जीवे मते सुन्दरहास शोभितम् अपश्यमाना वदनं मनोहरम् इति चोदिरिता वाचः प्रजानां भक्तवत्सलः शृण्वानु अनुग्रहं दृष्ट्या वितन्वन् प्राविशत्पुरम् कथं वयं how vayam we, O Nath, O Lord, Chiroshita, being abroad almost always, Tvai by you, Prasanna, satisfaction, Drishtya by the glance, Akhila universal, Tapa miseries, Shoshanam vanquishing, Jivama shall be able to live, Te you are Sundara beautiful, Hasa smiling, Shobhitam decorated, Apashyamanaha without seeing, Vadanam face, Manoharam attractive, Iti thus, and Udiritaha speaking, Vachaha words, Prajanam of the citizens, Bhaktavatsalaha kind to the devotees, Shunvanaha thus learning, Anugraham kindness, Drishtya by glances, Vitanvan distributing, Pravishat entering Puram Dwarka Puri. So if you live abroad like this all the time, then we cannot look at your attractive face, whose smiles vanquish all our sufferings. How can we exist without your presence? Now, first thing they are complaining. This is the suggestion. What is the suggestion? All the time you are outside. We are not able to see you. We are not able to serve you. And then on top of that, you expect that you want your devotees to be alive. You want your relatives to be alive. How are we going to be alive? But somehow we keep ourselves alive just because we want to see you. Same verses. The gopis also speak. The first verse, Jayati Terikam Janmana Vraja Shayata Indira Shashwadatrahi Daita Drushyata Dikshuta Vakas Vaidruta SavaVam Vichinvate. We are just alive because you have told that you are going to come. And when you come and you don't see us alive, then you will be completely upset. We cannot see the distress in your face. That is why we have kept ourselves alive. But is it good that you are always going outside? And you are expecting also that we should be alive? It's completely contradicting. So, but still, without seeing you, we are not able to live, but still we have to live. So when Krishna hears such wonderful words from his citizens, Prajana, Bhaktavatsalaha, Krishna is so kind to the devotees. Bhaktavatsala, mother. Vatsalita refers to, you cannot just tell the word kind. This kind is very kind to the devotees, affectionate to the devotees. That is not sufficient to describe Vatsalataha. After hearing such beautiful words from the devotees, Krishna, who is the mother for devotees, Vatsalaha, Anugraham. He looked at them with kindness, Anugraham. So much of Kripa. And just by his glances, he distributed all his affection. And along with them, he entered Puram, that is Dwarka Puri. That means outside only all the talk has happened. It is not that you come inside, I'll speak to you. That is all formality. It's spontaneous when it comes. Like once the child was lost. I think I told you all. The child was actually sleeping in my room. And the mother is searching all around in Mayapur. Where is the child? Where is the child? Then somebody told Mataji that Kabra Mataji lost the child. I said, lost the child? The child is sleeping with me. And the mother comes. She was crying for practically 3 to 4 hours. She was searching, and I and the child slept very nicely. And I was not knowing that he has not told the mother, or mother is not aware. As soon as she came, she first thinks what she is sleeping very nicely. First thing, she woke him up and started beating. That is a spontaneous love. I was thinking 3 to 4 hours you are searching. After seeing, you should be happy, na? But that spontaneous anger, because of that excess love, that moment I cannot forget. I told, wait, why are you beating him? He's sleeping child. The child is just thinking, what happened? A small boy, huh? Just 2 or 3 years ka child. What beatings the child got. So in the same way here also, Krishna has come. Krishna indicated that I have come. Suddenly he did not come. Suddenly he would have come, then all would have got heart attack. Krishna indicated that they are coming, they are complaining. At the same time, they are praising, they are complaining. Gopis, directly they complained only. There is a difference between Gopis' love and the love of the Dwarkapuris. Both of them love, but one knows the position of Krishna. And one treats Krishna like a friend. They don't know Krishna is God. Gopis don't know Krishna is God. And by starting itself, there is a complaint. So in this way, we will read Kamalakshmi Mataji. Kamalakshmi Mataji. You read.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Katam vayam nato shirosite tvai prasanna trashyagila tapasoshanam jive mata sundaraha shasopitam apayashamana vadanam manogaram iti sodita vachaha prajanam bhakta vatshalaha Shranvana anugraham trishya vidanvan pravisat puram. Translation purport by Srila Prabhupada. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada ki Jai. Translation. Oh Master, if you live abroad all the time, then we cannot look at your attractive face. Whose smiles vanquish all our sufferings? How can we exit without your presence? Upon hearing their speeches, the Lord, who is very kind to the citizens and the devotees, entered the city of Dwaraka and acknowledged all their greetings by casting his transcendental glance over them. Purport. Lord Krishna's attraction is so powerful that once being attracted by him, one cannot tolerate separation from him. Why is this so? Because we are all eternally related with him, as the sun rays are eternally related with the sun disk. The sun rays are molecular parts of the solar radiation. Thus, the sun rays and the sun cannot be separated. The separation by the cloud is temporary and artificial, and as soon as the cloud is cleared, the sun rays again display their natural effulgence in the presence of the sun. Similarly, the living entities who are molecular parts of the whole spirit are separated from the Lord by the artificial covering of Maya, illusionary energy. This illusionary energy or the curtain of Maya has to be removed. And when it is so done, the living entity can see the Lord face to face, and all his miseries are at once removed. Every one of us wants to remove the miseries of life, but we do not know how to do it. The solution is given here, and it rests on us to assimilate it or not. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Here we'll stop. Because after entering Puri, Jagannath, that is Dwarka Puri. What's the next? Okay, stop here. Any questions? We'll take on Thursday if any questions. Not today. There's a meeting and all is going on. So I'm stopping here. Patitanam Pavani Vaishnavi Namo Vaishnavi Prabhupada ki Jai.